Today is day 222 on our journey to 2000, and in today's video we're going to play 10-minute rapid game and see how it goes. Okay, we're playing with white against a 1724 rated player from Norway, because I made the mistake of thinking it's Denmark before, but now I know that that flag is Norway. And we're going to go into our Vienna and see if we could get the gambit, which we can. Vienna gambit here. Okay, he knows the lines here. Takes. I believe here he takes, we take towards the center. If the bishop attacks the knight, I'm actually unsure of what to... Okay. That's actually a clever move that I feel like most people don't do, but it's not that clever because I could just attack him. Moving a piece twice doesn't seem that great. Let's think. Bishop here, he takes, I take. He could take. Bishop here, take. That's normal stuff. Let's just do it. Go here. Let's go here with plans of castling and having the rook here, which feels nice. Although, actually, now that I think of it, I think bishop e2 is just a great move. But I already did it, so let's just do this. I'm thinking knight back. If this... the bishops are actually quite annoying. Maybe pawn here to stop the bishop from coming in. What is the purpose of this move? He wants to bring the queen here. I can attack. He wants to bring the queen here. That could be interesting. Let's bring the knight back. If he tries to attack this knight... Oh, what am I saying? It's defended by the rook. We're fine. Okay, we can bring the pawn here. If we bring the pawn here, he can attack our bishop, but it could live here. It just feels like his pawn is very far, which I don't like. If we take, he can take with a check. Let's just bring the pawn here. It seems like a decent move. This is starting to look like openings that I don't like, where there's so much pawn play. So, what can I do to mitigate that a little? I actually wanted to go here to c4 originally. Why didn't I do that? I don't know, but I still have that option. Maybe I could come here, he attacks, I bring it back. Yeah, I'm thinking c4 was better than all this stuff I'm doing now, but I guess the computer will tell me. Also, the queen here is the typical thing that happens a lot of times, but like this, it feels okay-ish. So, yeah, I don't know why... Ugh, he's fighting on this side. It's really annoying. I'm gonna move my king to the side. Probably not a great move, but... Ooh, rook c1 would be terrible because he has this. Actually, no, because the knight protects here. I don't think that was a good move by him. It just doesn't look right. Tempted to go here. If takes, we take. Takes, take. Takes, take. And I feel like I'm getting into his stuff. Or queen here and putting pressure on this pawn. But usually my... instinctual move is actually, not usually, but a lot of times it's actually better. So I'm gonna move here. And we're gonna take. If he doesn't take, I'm gonna take. If he takes with the queen, I have this cute little check. But yeah. Check. If takes... No, it doesn't make sense. Wait a minute, isn't this a checkmate with the bishop here? Or it's not a checkmate, but it's getting close. So what if I move my queen here? I want to move it here to target the pawn, but I also feel like moving it here is useful. Let me think. Check. Takes. Takes. Targeting the queen. If takes. 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 Oh, I think we lose too much material there. So, what if the knight comes here? Is that stupid? Takes. 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 That just feels decent, but it looks stupid. If he doesn't take, I have a check. Take, check, no. Ugh, I don't know why I'm overthinking such a position. Let me just make a decent move. Really shouldn't have thought for a minute and 41 seconds there. I just feel like I have something, you know? And I don't know how to capitalize on winning positions. This is my biggest issue. Okay, so he took. Okay. This move seemingly makes sense. But we do have this knight move. If he takes with the bishop, we take with the rook. We could check. He could come to the corner here. But this is a little slow. I think we do have to get our king to safety here. So let's do that. What if we attack his queen? Here, check. Here, he can't give the check. We take with the rook. Also, the bishop takes us. Maybe the rook goes all the way back. Oh, he gets this pawn. I did not see that. Also, actually coming in with the queen is not bad, because I had eyes on the bishop. I think I completely screwed this up, but I do feel like I was in a winning position. Okay, let's go here. Bring the bishop back. Takes, 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 takes. Covers the pawn. Doesn't look great. Here, 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 here. And he promotes covering it. We go here, he comes here. That doesn't look great. What if we come here threatening the pawn? If he takes, we take. I think we're okay. Let's do that. Really, this rook move doesn't look bad. Takes, takes, takes. Takes, takes, takes. Here, here, takes. And that might be a drawn position, I think. Okay, he doesn't allow that, but now we have... What is his purpose here? We're gonna come here attacking the queen. Was he trying to make it so I take this? And then he gives a check like this? Because this is pinned? I think that was his plan. But the queen watches this, so I'm not getting it off of this line. Let's go here. Kind of forced to trade, right? We see now we're not overthinking the position and we're making him spend time. And even though we're lower on time, we are catching up a bit. Rook to c2, but then I take it, so that doesn't make sense. Rook here, I could take. He could check. I could hide. He could check. I could come... No. It becomes tricky, actually. What if I take this pawn? This looks a little dumb. I think I have to take here. If he checks, I have to hide, obviously. If he checks like this, I have to come here. If he takes, I take. If he takes, I take. And then he comes here, I come here, he takes, I take. And we make it an even game, I think. And now we're lower on time. I think I have to take here. He gets this check winning the pawn. I didn't really see that. Go here. Okay, we're equal on time now, which is really good. Okay, let's take. That is not a good move, I don't think. Oh my god, that's great for us. We need to stop any checks. So if we stay on this diagonal, we should be good. So let's do that. I want to come here, I think. Okay, we can come here. We have to be really careful here, actually. I want to check, like... I want to come here, but then he has this check. Let's do it. Oh, we win, man. We win. Wow, that's so sad. That was a drawn game. If he offered a draw, I would have probably said, I would probably accept it. But let's see how the game went. We played with 80.1% accuracy. Our opponent played with 72.1. Apparently, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't a drawn game. Maybe some of you guys realized that. Let's see. I had 0 blunders. I had 2 misses. We both didn't really blunder. I played like a 1950, so back at it. That's nice. And let's look at the game. That was a pretty cool game. For the first few moves, this is all normal stuff. Okay, the bishop move is actually the best move. I wasn't sure if it was, but... Wow! I played all the best moves here. Are you kidding me? 9-10 moves into the position. I probably played this a couple of times before, but I wasn't sure that this was the best move. Okay, and this was not the best move. What does computer say? Computer, wow, and you see, I don't know how to take advantage of my winning position. Computer likes just castling like this. That's crazy. I guess because he doesn't have anything to attack here. And while he tries to attack here, let's say he tries to put a lot of pressure here. Taking? Okay, I don't know if I would have taken. I could start putting pressure here maybe, or I could start pushing these pawns. Yeah, this is some... Oh, then my bishop... No, my bishop doesn't get trapped. So, these positions are so complicated. So if I were to take here, apparently this is good. Let's say he takes back. Computer likes this, because if he takes, I have this, winning the queen. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool stuff. That's actually very cool stuff. So my opponent probably blundered a little later on. Okay, my c3 move and my knight move were really good. I had the right understanding here, and then this pawn move was bad. Knight f4 was the idea, to put more pressure on this, I guess. I don't really understand. What's the other idea here? The computer says c2? Bishop c2? Aren't I just giving him another pawn? Okay, I'm threatening checkmate, and I'm putting pressure here and here. So he has to defend against checkmate, I suppose. And then I could even sacrifice this, because this is really bad. Okay, really cool stuff. I had that idea in my head that I needed to get the queen in front, but wow, that really works? Really? What's his best move here? d7. And if I came here threatening some annoying stuff, f5. Okay. So instead, the computer likes d3. Okay. And if he came here or something, then it's looking pretty bad. Wow, there's a mate here somewhere. What is it? This check? Yeah, that's mate. And if he comes back here, it's probably something like this. And it results in the same thing. Imagine that would have happened. That would have been the most beautiful thing ever. Okay, let's just see what happens here. Yeah, I thought this was really bad, giving me this open file. I thought it was pretty bad. And here he blundered. I don't know exactly why. I considered this move. I considered this move. Also, I'm not in full screen, but you guys could see all the other candidate moves clearer. So I guess it's better if you can even see this. Anyway. Yeah, so my best move here was actually attacking the bishop. Let's say the bishop came back. Maybe I had some idea. Yeah, I had the right idea to get the knight in. And instead of trading, I'm putting a lot more pressure by pushing the pawn. And the idea is, if he takes here, even though he took, my knight is coming in. How do you even stop this? Right? Let's say you try to come in like this. Check. And I'm probably going to come in somehow. Like this, and I'm going to win the game. I don't know. This is a double check. So he's forced to go somewhere. And then this would be checkmate. And if he came here, then this would be checkmate, because the rook covers the knight anyway. Wow. Yeah, so I hadn't... You see, this is why at a certain point here, I took a minute and a half to think, right? Right here. I took a minute and like 40 seconds to think, because I felt like there was something here, which is really funny because there was. And I didn't see it. I wonder what would have happened if I took instead first. Yeah, d3. Okay. Not that different. Very interesting stuff. Let's see what else was interesting here. Yeah, this check was not a good move. Computer liked b5. I guess breaking through on the queen side. That seems so crazy, just ignoring everything else that's happening. I don't know. I doubt I would ever find that. Here I thought this was okay. Bringing the queen back was a little weird, but I needed to play off of time. I needed time to be the factor here. I didn't really see this move, but if we went for this trade, I feel like it would be hard to stop this. Computer says it's not, I guess, because I can come to F3 stopping the promotion square. But I don't know. This looks... I could even force this to happen, right? And by the time his king gets there, we could trade this off. And apparently this is completely winning. Even though he takes opposition, I have 2 against 1. And my understanding of endgames is not well enough to really know. I guess the tempo and everything just works out. But okay, I brought the rooks together. I kind of lost my advantage completely. Was it sacking the bishop? Jeez, that was the line. I knew this was a good move. I just didn't see what he does after that. C3, I also talked about C3 being a good move. I think the idea is if I do something like this, he gets in with the queen and rook. I think this is the problem here. So that's actually kind of crazy. Instead of all this, he moves the queen to the side. So what was my big thing here? What was I supposed to do after he got his bishop in? Because I thought that was clever by him. Queen F5. What is Queen F5 doing? Threatening a trade. And now if he tries to come in with the rook, I mean the queen covers it. And if he tries to come here, well then we could just exchange queens. So that wouldn't make sense. Okay. Very interesting. But here I thought I was very lucky to trade. I thought an interesting thing would be actually what happened in the game. And then I was just playing this beautifully. How beautiful is that set of moves? I knew this was an even game until he pushed the pawn forward because I had this... Like, I understood the endgame principles here. Moving this pawn, by the way, is not great. Because then I can perpetually check him and get into a position I want, basically. That's how I understand the position. And I knew the only thing I needed to worry about was this diagonal. If I don't move these pawns, that's all I need to worry about, right? But that's why I purposefully positioned my queen in such a way to prevent any checks. I brought it closer so I could protect the pawn. I thought maybe an interesting move would have been coming here. But it's not too interesting because I could do something like check and then bring the queen, and now there is no pin against my queen. And he has no way to check. So I kind of saw that. And I thought taking here was crazy. I thought he was going to check, to be honest. I thought he was going to check, but I thought it was okay because he has no other checks after I move my king. Now, computer says, actually, king g1 is better. I thought then he has another check, but I'm stupid. This check is terrible because I come with this. And this check... what does that come with? King f2, going more out in the open. I guess I have more options, but I have to be super careful. You know, I don't know if I would have done that with 40 seconds left. Anyway, here I knew what to do, and I was a little scared, but I knew he had no way here. For those wondering why he resigned, this is a lost position. I could even create another queen if I want. And yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was actually a very interesting game. I don't want to jinx anything, but we've been doing really well since I came back from Italy. I guess sometimes you need a break. I had a 5-day break from chess, and the past month we've been killing it. We won 50% of games, lost only 33%. We haven't played too many games, but if we look here and we look only at rated games, it's not bad. I had a 2-loss, and except this day. It's actually, it hasn't been that bad. Like, this has looked nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. If you watched this far, say queen. Now there's a queen on the board, and have a great one. Bye bye.